From Baltimore's Inner Harbor, we're live from M&T Bank Stadium. Today, a good scrap in the AFC North. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens. Personnel is out. Everyone's ready to get this one going. And we're off from Baltimore. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
Kate, he just continued showing he can run anywhere and anytime he wants, including to nearly a third MVP award. I love the 4,000-yard passing season, and sure, 45 total touchdowns now. Now it's just getting back to that elusive Super Bowl for the Ravens.
Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Throw right side is caught by Hopkins. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out. Third and a lone yard coming up. Trying to get it with the option here. Juke the defender. And he's out of bounds after pushing just past the 40. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Out of the gun, Henry. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Play fake, Jackson. This one, St. Andrews out right. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Flying down the middle with Henry. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
That's good for another Baltimore Ravens. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the 23. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Turning to Henry on third. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, two sides charging each other, and they meet right at that line. And they didn't have to try him backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
Now a field goal try coming up by the Ravens. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
All in all, Kate, I'm going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Here's DeAndre Carter with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So here come the Browns on offense, ready for their opening drive. And at the helm, a first-round pick in 2008, writing the closing chapters of a fantastic career, quarterback Joe Flacco.
The former Super Bowl champion, I think, surprised all of us, Kate, going from the couch to comeback player of the year. And while everybody thought the career was over, he still shows that he's got some RPMs and some velo in that right arm of his.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, he'll look to throw. Short pass brought in. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Now they'll throw out of the gun. And they get to him again. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
It's exactly how you draw it up defensively. A 3-and-out and a sack on top of it. Create that negative play. Create a little doubt in that quarterback's mind. And offensively, well, that's the worst way to start it. No rhythm, no tempo, and now you give the ball right back to the opponent.
Browns looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes their southpaw, Corey Bajorquez, to handle it. Calls fair catch and has it inside the 40-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The rookie from Michigan, there that time.
The tackle made back at the 37-yard line.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They have second and pretty long here. Now it's Lamar. He'll set up the screen for Henry. Continuing to move past the 45. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on second down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it third and short.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Henry's going to try to pick it up. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense that just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
On their own side, but only need an inch or two here, so they're going for it. Fourth down now, trying for the six with an option. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. They catch it behind the line.
Whether they were keyed on him expecting that run, or in case of a throw, it worked either way for the defense. When the QB broke for the line, they broke with him, and they drug him down short of the sticks.
Onto the field comes the Browns offense for the second time. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. New set of downs for him from the 46. First and 10, looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options, and there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Second and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap, a give to Ford. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Catch made left side by Judy. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Would have been a tough 54-yard field goal, so instead they're keeping the offense out there on 4th down. He's keeping it, he's going for it. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and now they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs.
That play is a go-to so many times in this down and distances, but defenses, well, they can expect it too. And look at the defensive line, man, were they ever ready for it? Tremendous push inside and kept them from reaching the chains.
Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. And they're very fortunate the turnover on downs and short field did not lead to points. They can thank their defense by putting a scoring drive together right now. The Ravens in very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Motioning one of the tight ends. 1st and 10, here's Jackson. Taking a shot, deep down the field it goes. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up.
Not a bad first look for him in the this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip the cap. They played that ball better than he could.
So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. A tight end in motion now. QB keeping it here. The 2nd down option. Escapes a defender. And he runs out of bounds at the opposing 45. 15 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a third down on this possession, or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Play action now with Jackson. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Lamar now from the gun. This one's hauled in by Wester. This one doesn't get much, down to the 41. And it's Carson Swessinger who got over there for the stop.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Jackson now on third. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Jackson's gonna throw again. This is Cox going right back to Andrews. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. It's the Ravens with a 1st and 10. Jackson yet again. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Henry. He breaks the tackle, and he barrels across for the touchdown. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens make it a 10-point ball game. Kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. To return, Jerome Ford. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Back out now comes the Browns offense. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This finds Carter complete. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Looking for a throw here. He beams one, deep right side. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate. That was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Looking to the air here. Brought in by Ford. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. It's a gain of 4. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how. I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
He'll throw it yet again. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Now a timeout's called, Cleveland using its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 39. A throw right side, caught by Njoku. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Throwing from the gun. That's the hook up again to Njoku. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
A 2-yard gain brings up 2nd down at their 48-yard line.
So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hanson. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hanson, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Here's Ford on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Cleveland offense headed out for this first series of the second half. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Airing it out to start this drive. Gets it to him on the screen. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 27. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. They'll try and throw it here. Tillman down the field, and he's got it. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They are throwing it again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. From the gun, it's Ford. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass and a similar down in distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
First down, and they go right back to it. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Pass play now. He's got it over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Now they'll try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns cut it to a field goal game. As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our third quarter. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. He fields it from the 8. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Baltimore running its offense out now. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. We get to Henry on the inside handoff. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Running once more with Henry. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. It's a 6-yard gain. That's going to bring up second down.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
This is Henry on second. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Now Jackson on third down. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Now here's Lamar. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. Have a little, not a lot. Ball to about the 25. That was Denzel Ward who brought that play to an end.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
2nd and 6 coming up here. So we're through 3 here. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. Second and 6 coming up here. Here's Henry on the option. And progress finally halted after he picks up a
chunk. Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Another run for Henry. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens making a 9-point advantage. Derek Henry, the touchdown. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there, not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense, and that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
They'll try this extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens make it a 10-point ball game. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. Cleveland's offense all set to take over. In that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. He puts some juice on a deep throw. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns make it a 4-point game here in the 4th.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle of the field open or close? Do I got a single high or 2 high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
They can tack on one more now, bring things back to within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal to tie this game in the 4th.
17, Browns 14.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Hill now to return it. He's got a lead up past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. They bring a tight end in motion right. From the gun, a run for Henry. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. It's Henry on the carry. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Finding Flowers. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Baltimore.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
29-yard line.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Jackson keeping it himself. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. That's good for a Baltimore Raven. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. They give right side to Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. It's Henry on the counter. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Here's Henry running left. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4th. Running for it. Here's Henry. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a 1st.
1st and 10.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens holding on to a field goal lead. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Lamar's going to keep this one. Yeah, good forward, about 5 yards it looks like. It's 2nd down now. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Slot man in motion right. And he stopped after a gain of about 5. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout.
Baltimore 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
2-yard line.
Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal. Henry. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Now, after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. They motion the slot man right. Back to Henry. And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively, and they've made it 4th and goal.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
So now the field goal unit runs on in a very big spot. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Kicked well, and this is good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. He fields it from the 8. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. Well, Brock, it only took them 1 play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Here he is to throw. That's going to be caught by Carter. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. Throwing now. Got his man. It's Carter. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. 6 yards on the play and enough for a 1st.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
So in front of a flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. And there was no easy enough. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.